Yo, get ready for another one. So for this matchup, we're going against a Discipline Priest and a Fury Warrior. So since we're going against a Warrior, hey, I'm going to drop my Grounding Totem and pick a Burrow. And that's just in case the Warrior decides to train me. But our game plan is going to be, my partner, Demon Hunter, is going to go ahead and train the Warrior. Meanwhile, I'm going to take care of that Discipline Priest. How? Hey, I'm going to go ahead and interrupt. I'm going to go ahead and hex. Whatever I can do to go ahead and mess up his little groove. So it's important that we take and keep control of the fight. And we're going to accomplish this by letting my partner jump in there and start doing his DPS. While I'm standing in the back keeping my distance. This way the Warrior don't jump on me and stick on me and train me. And that way the Priest doesn't go up to me and start crowd controlling me. So that way, hey, either of them can't get to me. So I'm going to go ahead and use this staircase just to break a little bit of line of sight. My partner engaged, and look, man, he getting his health chunked, my gosh. But hey, I dropped Stonewall Totem, drop Earthbind Totem, so that way it could root the enemy in place just in case they want to run over to me. Static Link, hey, keep him tied down there. Priest uses their little teleporter, gets off a Psychic Scream, but he gets imprisoned. So I get feared into the fight, which is, hey, it's whatever. The waterfall is forming, so hey, there's going to be a line of sight issue. So what do? I push in, Lightning Lasso, and then I go ahead and Thunderstorm the Priest out. I drop Earth Grab, just to root him in place, and then I go back into the fight. So now the Priest has to worry about catching up in distance and that possible line of sight that he's going to have issues with. So both DPS are low, they both need to top off. I'm keeping an eye on this Priest, going to go ahead and interrupt. Now, I'm going to go ahead and hex. Hey, I was lucky that I caught him before he broke that line of sight. And here you got to be careful because now they're behind the crate and it's kind of going to force you to go in there. So I'm just trying to keep my distance as much as I can. Trying to root them so that way they don't be breaking line of sight, dragging my DPS around the corner. So I get feared, but you know what? Hey, that's okay because the enemy healer, he's also crowd controlled too. I'm going to drop a Static Totem. So that way I could go ahead and root that Warrior. Because remember, we don't want him training you. Threw another Hex on the healer. So right now, man, he's falling behind. So these are the final moments. I'm applying pressure by throwing in Lava Burst. They go ahead and they Void Shift. I Lightning Lasso the enemy Warrior. So I see the Priest, he's running. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to go ahead and chase him down. I Thunderstorm. He falls off the ledge. So now I create a line of sight and distance obstacle for him. And hey, fortunately for us, he couldn't reconnect with his partner and his partner goes down. So in this match, we control the fight through DPS and crowd controls.